Sanbanani, hi. Welcome back to my channel and to another conscious conversation with Tsehofatso Apani. And today I am sitting with my one and only Fede Fede Pichi. Yeah, Nhlele Nempincham.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it would be also good for you to then introduce yourself.
All right. Hi, everybody. I am Mr. Tab. And today I'll use the title Mpinji. So I'm chilling with Mpinji as well. And it's quite vital. But Memile Mamuka, then Memile eventually, we go have a nice conversation. Nimkuka ubutisha wake utumuku ubujishe. What is maybe a fundamental, ne?
Yeah.
For relationship ibe successful go nyake ga eng mara o lebeletse kore mathata ka montle ka
A successful relationship, what's fundamental or a key pointer?
Yeah, a foundation, yeah, a relationship will be successful. What do you think or but what do you mara ka montle ka
It's one of the things I think that are most crucial
yeah
to have a successful relationship is having the same vision. And I mean, you know how, let's say we are trying to build a house, right? And when you build a house, you dig up a hole, right? And when you dig up a hole so that ba tlo kgona ho qala foundation or ba tlo kenya cement so that the structure of that building ibe strong, right? There's some pre-work that is done. And I find it in the sessions that I have, like in relationship sessions, that we lack that pre-work. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
We lack the pre-work of working on ourselves. We lack the pre-work of seeing the current dating phase the way it is. You know?
Yeah.
To a point where sometimes we hide or we try to cover up the mistakes already born within that foundation. You understand? So it's like cement instead of alukise, we move, we continue, and we want to build the bricks on top of that particular foundation. Already. And I'm not saying that means that relationship is not valuable or worthy enough to start building, but it means la kunama crack corner where there's those cracks where the cement was not put in hantle as a builder.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Put that cement hantle. You know?
Yeah.
You know, from one corner it has to be certain meters or whatever the case may be. So ensure that ukenya cement the way it's even teng. The shortcut I see it's not even a lie. You know, the shortcut radilata. So for me, that is one of those things, like the first thing that I think in actually I'm talking about it into a preventang. I didn't talk about it. Oh, but I did. I mean, when we are laying the foundation, ensure there are no cracks.
Absolutely.
Ensure that more udigile to the right meters, the way you said. If it was a 4x4, do a 4x4. If I look at fix it kanako eo is at home.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that makes a relationship good, like the relationship within when the foundation of that relationship is digged up, the prep work is done
fully. I fully agree with your statement. Further, I will just take it Komara Hanyan. Personally, I'll be a bit spiritual about this one, especially I'm going Hey Onyoko Ahamot, or I'm the foundation, right? If you want to buy or I think you need to pray about it first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pray about it. Modimo, please guide me. Ke nyako aha motse on this place here. Gopola guidance e ya go aha motse o pele
Yeah.
gore he nako e fihla gore o aha motse o we, then I don't think it could take anymore because it's a guidance as well.
Yeah.
Or like a take it can take kudu because that house or stenesukus ahanse was a feeling in. So it brings us back komotun in a relationship, right? So in a relationship, I think we don't we it's very short.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
A re gopele re batho go mpopela di shortcut man.
Yeah.
We patience is not the way re na leng yona ka gona because since re be patient, okay, ke gopela modimo a mphe motho. I need a partner that I can affiliate with. What be specific maratapelo ya hao, and then you wait. So the waiting part ke na re ke yone e re bolang he re le batho as individuals ai nna ke gale ke tsena fela, and then how tsene then ke mathata. So I think nna that will be my point or it's like ha ne gopela motho a re mo gopelong ko modimo pele, then wait, and then modimo go tlisitsa yena ka gore o ke ena go tlisitse motho a sho this is your lifetime partner. Yeah, and re gonna go in our lifetime, so we know we have learned, I think.
I think it's also part. It is actually part of the pre-work because like when you I made the example there, the structure of the ground when you dig up daily
needs to be firm.
But but how Toma before you dig up, you what am I masipala ulo check ke batla go diga up, I want to do this and this and this. Then you always ask prior before, is this even the right place to even do it?
Absolutely.
Because I'll show next time go ka mo tla tsona le di pipe tlo etsang be go bana le di flats and then the building and
absolutely.
So I think what you're saying is very important. In actual fact, that is the pre-work.
It is.
The pre-work.
Actually, we're speaking about the very same thing.
It is actually the pre-work of praying about it. You know, it's just like we really in a realistic way. Do you understand? Which I really like. I really love it. Thank you so much.
You want to say something?
Okay. No. I was just.
I want to say something before you say something.
No, I just want to say. I just said thank you. Okay.
After thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
And I love you too.
You see,
the pre-work, I think it is the pre-work.
Absolutely.
You're going to Maspala to saying, is this the right place to be in? Meaning what you are saying to pray about it is asking, God, I want a partner. God, I want a partner, Ojena. You know, and it's very important.
Ojena.
You know, I want a partner also that I'm going to build my life with. Meaning already you've got some sort of vision. This person must be in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit. You understand?
Right.
And you're honest to that we often don't do that. You know,
Man, I give blame you about sometimes being single or being lonely at times. So we'd rather do or reject anyways the right way.
Okay, let's try. Let's see.
So sometimes as well, let's say then Modimo or Arabi who feel a mood, right? What thing? What should one do? Okay, now the foundation is laid. The foundation, like the pre-work is done, everything is now we need to maintain. So I heal in everything. I cannot so far. Since say furniture and everything. But you need to maintain it since you cool market. So it play brand new.
Okay. Can we do this, ne? Is it possible that because I think the conversation about how do we maintain the structure of that building or how do we maintain the structure of the relationship is there anything that you think falls under the pre-work? So you spoke about prayer, you spoke about vision in terms of you writing down or asking God to say, I want to also
Need to be specific.
to be specific.
Yeah.
I love that.
Need
To be specific, you know.
Yeah.
So I think what you are also saying is part of you being specific is also knowing you. Because how do you become specific about someone else when outside TV?
Or usayithanda.
Or when outside I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You
Yeah.
know. How do you become then specific when I want to say tati? How do you be specific when you say but at the same time you are going to ask God for certain things. But I think what I'm loving about what you are saying is that sometimes who's being impatient about, they've prayed to God, I want a man, or I want a woman, I want a wife, or I want a husband.
Yeah.
Yes, they have prayed about it, but they have not been, like you were saying, specific to saying, I want a partner like this.
Yeah.
And at the same time, part of their loophole is that they do not know themselves and they do not even love themselves.
Because you can't give what you don't have.
You can't give what you don't have. I love that. You can't. You definitely can't. You can't give when I'm to someone new. So is there anything? What I'm thinking is that maybe then in our next video, since now we are talking about the pre-work, and now let's say the pre-work is now done, right? Then what are the building blocks? Maybe we can start from there.
What
What are what are the building blocks? Like now we talk about the foundation.
Yeah.
From top of the foundation, the material like body cement, body tina, to start building that foundation. Those particular things. Then maybe in our next video, then we can talk about that.
Absolutely.
And then, so what is it that you think also falls under the pre-work that you as an individual or Motu as an individual, when they want a stable relationship, what are other things that they have to do besides what we've spoken about praying and asking for the person, being specific about what you want, but also knowing yourself and loving yourself? What do you think is something else that you think is pre-work as well?
I think Itomako one as an individual. I think also you need to be transparent.
Yeah,
be honest.
I love that.
Be honest. Can I tell you something? Many years ago, I had a coach. His name was Mr. Kara. He gave me a vision or a journey. You know what, Mr. Tab? If you want something, especially in a relationship, jump out from where you are. Go to the very end of the relationship. The very end.
Okay.
That's where you want it. Like, let's say now you are 90, right? You are 90 years. Be there 90 years with your wife, your body and everything, right? Go to the very end. In your house and your water next to that waterfall and everything. We will each one. Paint it. Write it down like you said. Vision it. How happy are you in that relationship when you are 90? After that, the way you wanted it to be, then jump back. Go back to where you are right now. Then structure it.
I love that.
I think it's vital that I'll tell people to jump in and go to the very end of their relationship, where they are with their partners and families. They're 90 years or 120 years. Vision it, like I'll be 90, but we are still happy. But 90 years, really happy girlfriend. That's where you need to be at. Then come back, structure it, and you'll never go wrong.
So meaning there is a very high possibility that when you are, for example, 25, 35, 45, and you are sitting and now you jump to the future when you are 90 years with your partner.
Yes.
Sometimes your partner's not you and your partner are not capable for that happy marriage. And it could be something ill preventing, maybe this is not for me.
Absolutely.
Or you can actually talk about it to saying, this is what I would like us to achieve when we are 90, and start structuring to say, in order to start creating that particular thing.
Yes.
So meaning one of the advantages and disadvantages of that current person before you actually even go into marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, true. I love that. I think so far we've given, like you've said, some good nuggets about the foundation of a stable and a stable relationship or marriage. And I love it for what you said in terms of understanding the pre-work is that first and foremost, do the pre-work. And the pre-work includes, one, you praying about it. Praying about this person. And while you are praying about this person, be clear about what is it that you want.
Yes.
And when you are clear about what you want, also be clear about yourself. Be honest about yourself, about who you are, about whether you are even ready for this particular thing, right? Have you worked on yourself? Have you worked on your personal growth? When you are now going to this person, when you are either is this person, when you are allowing this girl to come into your life, get ready for yena. And when you're a woman and you are going to accept this man, is this man coming into a space where he's also going to be happy and fulfilled? Do you understand? We are giving and receiving, and you know. So it's very important for you to be honest with yourself as well. Work on yourself, right?
Work on yourself.
And I love the fact that you say it's besides the vision part of it, is that love you. Get to a point where you love yourself, because then you can't give what you don't have, you know.
Company batho ba re wa ipona. Asuyibona go ithanda. You know, I mean, as tanda ba suit monna, ba shika song. This is exactly.
I love that. To love yourself. And the last point, what's the last point that you just made just now?
And how go to the future. Jump into the future.
Part of the pre-work that you as an individual need to do is jump into the future. And jumping into the future to say 90 years, when you are 90 years, what kind of relationship or marriage would you have? And when you have that type of relationship, being happy, you know, so does this current person give you that? Is this current person capable of teaming up with that person, compatible enough to give you that particular vision or you know? And I think so far that these are the nuggets that we are going to be giving out. And I think in our next video then we can talk about these materials, the cement, you know, because now you have a foundation. Now we are starting to build and you need material. So maybe then we can talk about the material that each and every individual or people in marriage and relationship need in order for the structure be strong, straight.
Absolutely.
And I think that we can talk about such things and dwell a little bit more about it. Is that fine?
Absolutely true.
Okay. So we're about 19 minutes. I think so far the video is not too long. It's not too short. And please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to comment. And maybe you can also let us know in terms of which stage are you within the relationship. And while you are on it, what other things that you think and believe that you need to start doing in order for you to then get better, and in terms of your personal growth and your foundation phase, what are the things that you think you need to then fix within your relationship in order for your relationship to stand and to be strong?
Absolutely.
All right. Do you want to say goodbye?
Right. Bye, everybody. Too much love from me, Mr. Tab. And yeah, hashtag Tetso, telling a different story of love.
I love
Always.
that. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Love you.
Bye.
I'll meet you again on the next episode
Yeah.
when we continue. All right.
Yeah.
Take care.